let me make mention that on our website, www.alc.one, are a ton of articles, especially if you go to the resource page, that would talk into that. We've written about that many times over the last 10, 15 years. And let me just kind of recapture a perspective that I think that when we move into heaven, our perspective of those verses, it's mentioned 2 or 3 times in the Gospels. Of course, it's Luke 11, I think it is. Jesus says, pray like this. But in the past, when we saw ourselves as earthlings, we saw that prayer as a beggar prayer. Please, God, do on earth what you're doing in heaven. But as we begin to move into the heavenlies, we begin to get the mind of Christ, see ourselves brought into union with God. We now don't pray supplication, petition prayers with these words even. We pray oracle prayers, which means God says, say the same thing I say. God says, now let me tell you how to unpack it. At least this is the way I've been unpacking for 15 or 20 years. I'm in heaven. God says, so earth is your domain, Mark. Earth is your domain, Kathy. Earth is your domain, Mary Jane. What are you going to do about it, Mary Jane? Michael, what are you going to do about your domain? How are you going to rule over that? I gave you dominion over it. What are you going to do? And our rightful response is to say, Father, what is your mind on that? What do you think? What do you want me to say? And then, once we hear, we turn to our kingdom, our domain. Remember, go take dominion over the earth and subdue it. Remember Psalm 8? You've given man, set him over all the works of your hands. And we've quoted a bunch of other verses over the sessions. This is our domain. He says, what are you going to do about it? So we say, Father, Jesus said to say it like this, our Father, who art here in heaven, right here with me. This is so cool. I'm getting your mind. Oh, may your name be hallowed over the earth forever and through the heavens. Now, Father, since you've shared me your mind, I speak down into my earthly situations. And I say, let your kingdom come down in those situations. And let your will be done down in those situations. Just like it is here in heaven. You see, it changes everything. Now we don't speak as supplicators. We speak as kings and priests. Royal priests. A kingdom unto our God. We speak now as subjects under God, but as kingly over our domain. Oh, it changes everything. Just transforms everything we say, everything we do, our vocabulary, our perspective, everything.